A Blaine mother has quite the story to tell. For Women in Sports, I met with the Liberian native who calls herself an accidental inspiration.
4, 3, 2, 1, in those butt kickers.
It's a hot Minnesota day.
All right, here we go.
And these athletes are especially feeling the burn.
It is a challenging workout, definitely, especially today.
And the writing is on the wall. This is a room full of tough women.
Give your leg a break.
At least I'll give my leg a break.
Agnes Cole is one of them.
11, there it is.
I think the day that I saw her doing jump ropes, I almost had a heart attack.
The busy wife and mother who runs a nonprofit helping children in Liberia started coming to Burn Boot Camp after an emotional slump.
So I was depressed. I was like, how can I started eating. Can you imagine? I started eating. I was just eating.
So she started to work, and work, even though only one of her legs is working. Agnes was born with a limb difference.
Most often people think like the disability limits you, but I don't think it's the disability that limits us. It's the society.
She walked in and really no reservations, like, I'm gonna do this, and that was so impressive to me.
Like, what are some things you're proud of?
When I came there first, my strength, I couldn't even lift 15 pounds. And I'm so amazed about how my strength have increased and my confidence have increased. Just my independence, knowing that I'm able to do things in my own way.
She's gone from 15 to 40-pound weights. Sometimes she has to modify, but not often.
But I was like, look at you, like, that is pretty incredible.
And you didn't realize you were inspiring people, huh? You've heard that.
I know.
She still shows up with limitations, and so I'm like, if Agnes can do this and do it with a smile, because she's always smiling also, I can do it too.
Sometimes you inspire people and you don't even know that you are inspiring people.
But is she ever? Agnes Cole shows us how to give it all you've got.
3, 2, 1. She did it. Exactly. All right, we're going into that fourth.
Yeah, she did. And Agnes is joining us live here with your husband, Prince, who is a friend of mine as well. I'm so glad y'all are here in person. But first of all, Agnes, what has the response been since that story first aired?
It's so funny that I think after like few days we went to church, and then somebody said, oh, I saw you on WCCO. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then people started reaching out, oh, I've been wanting to go to the gym or even to go for a walk. Yeah. Because it's not a lot of people that will feel inspired to even take a walk, even if it's just a light walk, 2 minutes, 3 minutes walk. Yeah. And somebody from my church told me that I really want to get back being active, because they used to be active, but
they saw you.
And because they saw me, yeah.
I love that. Again, it's that accidental inspiration thing. And you guys have a lot of inspiration. There's many things that I'm proud of to know you both as friends. I know, Prince, you're a well-known disability advocate, self-advocate. You're both from Liberia. And one of the things I want to talk about today is the nonprofit you started in Liberia for people with disabilities. But explain how people are treated who have disabilities in parts of West Africa.
When it comes to individuals with disabilities in West Africa, especially countries that have a high poverty level, people with disabilities are treated way less than like a human, Society looks at them in a less manner way. Society don't embrace them, so they struggle a lot to survive.
So you two started this nonprofit, and I've seen some of the work you've done. It's amazing. You are supporting people in Africa. Explain how that works, Agnes.
So back home, what we do is most of the kids who have left on the street, or some of them, don't have means to go to school because the school might not even be accessible. So we will provide, like, we do have a mission where I was raised there when I was little. A missionary nun took me in, and she gave me that opportunity. So we will take in the kids and then provide feeding, and then they will go to school. And we also have people who are going to colleges. Like, we have like 10 in the university.
Yeah.
And then we have most of them in high school or in middle school.
And you're really supporting people there. I mean, hospital equipment, medical care, education. The work you're doing is amazing. Prince, for people who want to support, I know you have a gala coming up in September. Tell them the name of the nonprofit.
The nonprofit is called Disability Motivational Network. And we have a gala coming up, a fundraiser gala on September 19th.
19th. Okay.
Yeah, in Maple Grove at Church of the Open Door. And the goal is to raise funds to create an avenue for running water to the clinic, because the clinic going to help children, women, individuals with disabilities, with quality health.
And so running water is the next goal to get to the clinic. And the clinic is amazing. You guys have done beautiful work. So Disability Motivational Network, Google it. There you can find the information about the gala and to donate as well.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you for the work you're doing. It's beautiful. I celebrate both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, friends.